I am glad to welcome all of you in St. Petersburg.
Here, the Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed is engaging the Russian president in a lively conversation in which they are talking about the history of relations between their countries and deepening of those ties. The Kenyan President William Ruto snubbed the Russia-Africa summit, saying that there would be nothing meaningful to be gained from the same.
When others want to engage with us, they don't want to deal with a troika. They want to invite 50 heads of state. So we go to a meeting, just explain to me what kind of outcome you expect where 50 heads of state are sitting. Everybody is asked for speak to 1.5 minutes. You speak to for 1.5 minutes. What kind of engagement are you going to get? You're going to get nothing, right?
But it seems he is wrong, since he could have used the summit to strike more deals with Russia for his country to get Russian grain and farm inputs like fertilizer now that it really needs them, amid the high cost of living that has seen thousands of Kenyans take to the streets to protest his leadership.
Recently, we celebrated this date. Today, we have a good opportunity to have a detailed discussion of the relevant matters of the bilateral and international agenda. And I would like to thank you, distinguished Prime Minister, and your whole team for accepting our invitation and finding the opportunity to participate in the second Russia-Africa summit. Despite a certain decrease in the mutual trade volume, the absolute figures are not large, but the trend is still positive. Today we see a 56% growth. As you know, in June we opened our trade mission in Addis Ababa, which would contribute to the development of the bilateral trade and economic links. For your visit, Your Excellency Prime Minister, we have prepared a package of documents which include an intergovernmental agreement on information security, on air transportation, a memorandum of understanding in the area of information and communication technology, the roadmap on cooperation in the area of the use of nuclear energy, a protocol between the customs services. We're also working jointly on over 15 intergovernmental and interagency agreements and their drafts. We continue professional training for our friends from Ethiopia. In the previous years, over 20,000 Ethiopian citizens have received their degrees in Russia. In the year 2023-2024, at the request of our Ethiopian friends, we have increased the quota for the Ethiopian students by over 3 times, funded by the budget of the Russian Federation. We maintain regular political dialogue. We have regular contacts between the heads of foreign ministries of Russia and Ethiopia. Our countries share similar positions in solving numerous relevant issues on the global agenda. My dear friends, I would like to welcome all of you once again, and I hope that our today's meeting, just like the participation in the joint work during the Russia-Africa summit, would be fruitful and would benefit the development of our relations. Thank you.
Mr. President, at the outset, I would like to appreciate for the warm welcome extended to me and my delegation since our arrival to this beautiful city. This is my first time to be this city, but I found it very beautiful. Culturally, I knew how Russia was close to my country in terms of culture, in terms of diplomacy, as you have mentioned. We have a very long history. We've been passing through lots of ups and downs together. This visit, in my opinion, will strengthen our relationship. We're going to discuss on both bilateral, multilateral issues as well. And we're going to discuss about technology, cybersecurity, economic exchange, trade. I hope this will be a very fruitful discussion. We're very happy, we're very glad to be here to join our fellow African leaders for the summit. Besides that, we also have deepest interest to discuss with you as a friend, as a brotherly country, both on our bilateral issues and regional issues. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Let us know your thoughts on this in the comments below and don't forget to subscribe before leaving.